Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my Caliente kitchen where I offer you caliente topics and caliente recipes. Today especially I have a good one for you. Delicious donuts. But this is not just any donut. This is sweet potato pumpkin donuts. In Peru we call it picarones. Well, are you ready to start? Let's get cooking.
Manuel.
Hey, Javier, whoa.
I heard you were making picarones.
Yes, thank you. Yes, we're making picarones.
Are you going to show me how to do it?
Yeah, sure. Come over here. Let me show you.
All right.
So let me start telling you about the ingredients because you had this before, right?
I've had it before. I've only tasted it, but I need to know how to make it.
Okay, well, we're going to do that today for sure. And everybody's going to learn how to make these delicious treats. But let's start telling you about picarones have two plants.
Okay.
And we're promoting to eat plants every day. So plants can be eaten also with dessert, not only on salads, soups, or side dishes. Do you have a plant every day?
Absolutely.
How many plants you have a day?
Probably like 5.
Wow! That's awesome.
I feel pretty good.
All right. You should have this t-shirt.
I should.
Right?
You tell me where to get it after the show.
All right. I'll get you one. No worries. All right. So let's go back to the picarones. So what I have here is pumpkin and sweet potato puree. But how I make these is by boiling potatoes, sweet potatoes and pumpkin with anise seeds, cinnamon sticks and cloves until they become very soft. Then you drain the water, take the cinnamons, the anise seeds and you actually leave the anise seeds, I'm sorry, take the cloves out, and then using a handheld machine, just like this. Now, this is not what you think it is. This is a blender. All right. Then you blend the sweet potato and pumpkin. And now we're going to make the dough. All right. So for the dough, by the way, my hands are clean, by the way. Always follow food safety.
Absolutely.
Now for the dough, I'm going to heat up the oil here 1 second because the oil needs to be hot to deep fry this
now, how hot does it have to be?
Well, hot. Okay. So we need to make sure I'm going to turn this on. But as we're making the dough, the oil is going to be heating.
Okay.
All right, so let's start with the dough. So what I have here first, I'm going to explain what is this in a second. But this is yeast, okay. Rapid yeast.
Yeast?
Yeah, okay. Perfect. And then this is brown sugar. Now, the ingredients, this is sticking there.
I love that.
The ingredients are on the screen too, you can see that.
Okay.
All right, so now we're going to move this to the side there. We're going to blend this well.
And what is that?
That's flour. I'm going to show you that. We're going to make the dough. And that liquid, yes, that's coming next.
Okay.
So that liquid, this fluid here, is the fluid that I save from boiling the sweet potato and the pumpkins.
Oh, perfect. For flavor.
Know, for flavor, yes. We save everything. All right. So the other trick here is if you don't want to boil fresh sweet potatoes and pumpkin, you can buy canned puree sweet potatoes, canned puree pumpkin. They're actually very nutritious because they have high levels of antioxidants, especially beta-carotene. So this is why this is a superfood donut.
I love it. Okay.
Right? All right. So now that we have the yeast and the brown sugar mixed, we're going to use flour.
Okay.
And we're going to use a third at a time. We're going to put a little bit here first. Okay. And if you make messes, that's okay. Everybody makes messes in the kitchen, you know. And now, like my mother said, use your hands to cook because you want to make love to the picarones.
Oh, I love that.
I'm going to put this to the side here now.
How could mom be wrong?
I know. All right, so then we start mixing these. And you start putting the fluid in the dough here like this.
Okay.
Right? And the trick is that you don't want it to stick in your fingers. The dough needs to be not sticking in your fingers.
Okay.
That's it towards the end. By adding the fluid.
Okay.
There you go. You see? Now it's easy. Now we're going to add the other third. And then I'm going to stop because of time now the oil is still heating up, so we're fine there.
Okay.
All right. So we keep mixing these. So now let me tell you a little bit about picarones. As a child, we go on a Sunday to eat picarones.
Okay.
This is a street food. And picarón, by the way, in Spanish means somebody who is flirtatious and sexy. And these picarones are that because they taste very good. So they're very tasty and sexy dessert.
And it brings people together.
Yeah, it brings people together for sure. I love that. Yes. And normally you go on Sundays, but then this is dessert. And in Peru, we have anticuchos first, which is skewers of heart beef. Yeah, we eat the heart beef, barbecue, kebabs.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it's actually quite nice.
Your next
Okay.
show, perhaps?
My next show, we're going to make that probably. Yeah, we need to add plants. And with that, we actually already start making messes here. All right, so we're going to finish up these now. And, once you make this dough, this is the last try I'm going to do now.
Okay.
We now to put a little more fluid, so because it needs to soften and not stick in your fingers. There we go. You have to have patience for this. And so picarones, by the way, is a food that came from Africa. People from Africa that moved to Peru in the colonial times brought these to us. So it's Afro-Peruvian.
Okay.
Yes, and it's so good.
A gift of love.
A gift of love, for sure. As you know, Peruvian food is a fusion of different cultures. And here definitely we have the African culture going in here. So, all right. So now, once you actually make these, I'm going to wash my hands 1 second. You can see the recipe card on the screen whilst I wash my hands. So now once you do the dough, make sure this is really hot.
Okay.
All right. So once you have the dough done, you're going to cover the dough and you're going to let it rise. Okay? It's just like bread. That's why you put the yeast. Okay. So I'm going to put this to the side now.
Okay.
And now that we make these things, it's a lot of stuff I have in here now. Put the flour here. All right. So then we're going to make sure this is hot. It seems like it's hot already. So I also have another Peruvian with me today. And she's my intern. And I want her to come because she also wanted to learn how to make picarones. Sabrina, come here.
Hi.
How's it going? Yeah, so come here. All of us, come closer so you can see how to make it. I know I'm going to mess in here. All right, so I'm going to put this rack in here. Now, this is the next step is deep frying the picarones. And I think this is hot enough already.
Do we actually get to make one?
So, yes, but we'll see. This is spelling now already, even more. So now what we do is we'll squeeze, we're using a pastry thing. We're gonna go here like that, and you start making the picaron.
I'm sorry.
There you go, slow. Sorry. Then we're gonna cut it there. There you go.
With your finger, do you? Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do the next one. We're gonna make 3 right now because it almost spelled down. There were 2 there just to taste right now. So you make little rounds of picaron. Oh, that didn't quite work out.
Makes the third?
Well, it's spilled over here already. It came out already of the back, but we can fill it out again, I guess. Let's see. Because the oil is still heating up in there. That's fine. We put a little tight in there.
Yes?
Yeah, so that is still cooking. So hold on 1 second. I'm going to fill this out. We put this thinking it's going to spill out, but it actually went the opposite way. Things happen, I'm not worried. So we're going to fill this thing again. So this is what the dough looks like. And the oil is not quite hot right now. So it needs to be hotter too anyways. But, we're trying to do this live. And it's hard to manage the oil here right now. So now we're going to put more dough in here. Can you open it for me?
Absolutely.
Yes. Let's go see. Let's put more in here.
Okay.
All right. So excuse me 1 second. Let me see. Okay. All right.
Cooking.
It is cooking now, yeah, you can see. But when the oil is really hot, cooks faster. By the way, I use canola oil because it resists the heat. And also, you want to use oils that, don't worry if you get dirty. You can wash your shirt.
Okay. I'm not worried. I just want to taste them.
All right, so one more. All right, so that's good.
The best part, right?
Yeah,
okay.
That's good. Okay, and then what we're going to do, wait 1 second. Let me hold on 1 second. Yeah, but not yet. Okay. 1 second. I'm going to turn this around. And then because they didn't do
still
quite
not
a
hot
circle. We didn't do the circle quite because I didn't have enough pastry in there. So the circles didn't quite make. But let me do, you want to do one circle yourself?
You go first.
Me? Okay.
Ladies first.
Okay, well, she's never done one. So
I
you
can,
go.
okay.
Let me do one circle again. And then,
I'll watch and learn.
Okay.
okay, so just make sure, there you
There
go.
we go.
Finally, we got a circle. Now, we
Hey.
need to fill more in here, I think.
Maybe
Oh, no, that's okay.
No.
So go ahead, finish one. Be careful now. All right, so we need to move those. No, you need to move this here. All right.
Oh.
That's fine. This is cool. You're not doing.
because
That's fine. There you go. They're making there. That's perfect. All right. So, anyways,
feel it, I think, but
yes.
there you go.
so that's good.
You get
You want to
the
do
idea.
one?
Is there
Yes.
space?
Yeah, we're gonna take them out a bit.
Let's wait for one more. Perfect.
So I'm gonna take this out now and move them around.
Sabrina should be a pro at this now.
So now the oil is heating up now, finally, of course. And we're making this so good. And the oil has to be really, really, really hot. And I think the oil is just heating up now. But let's continue filling this thing with more sauce. Dough, I mean, not sauce. All right, so let's go.
I
Yeah,
know
you
what
do
you
it.
mean.
Yeah,
I
let's
know
just,
what you
let's get dirty. Yeah, finally, let's keep going there. Put more, put more, put more. Yeah, let's go at it.
That's what I'm
That's right, good.
Okay, one more.
One more. Yeah. There you
There
go.
we go.
Yeah, now we're talking. All right, so now I'm gonna take out those.
Okay.
All right, and now Sabrina, let me actually move this.
Hold it.
I'm gonna take these ones out.
I got
So yeah, you got it? Okay, so let me take these ones out.
it. Just so it doesn't squeeze.
I'm gonna actually put them in the plate here. All right.
Wait, so Manuel, are they done that color, or can you go more
No, you can go a little darker.
Okay.
This one, I mean, it's
wondering.
because the oil wasn't hot enough. But if the oil is really hot, they're gonna go really brown.
Well, you know that they're done.
They're done.
Okay.
Yeah, they're done. They're done. Then, I'm gonna take this one out. This one is not right there. Okay, so now, make your circle. All right.
So see, she has a lot.
Go
more
slow.
to
There
work.
you
we
go. Now the oil is really hot and nice. Make a bigger circle.
Bigger
Oh,
circle.
okay.
There we go.
There, bigger circle.
A big one.
Big, yeah.
Take your
Yeah,
finger
and
and
take your finger, cut it. But don't burn yourself.
Don't burn.
Now, that's a beautiful one. Of course you have to do it. Yeah, finally.
That's what
We
I'm
have a
talking
good one.
about.
Okay,
Yes.
let me do one more.
Right.
See
Good
if you can
job.
do it.
Oh my God, this is a game. This is why I like to have these at parties, because
I
you
think
can.
it's a conspiracy. See, he's giving me when there's not enough.
There you go. Okay, so that's good.
Okay.
So now
That looks good. That looks good.
that looks very good. They don't have to be perfect round. I mean, don't worry about it. The whole idea is having fun,
Yes,
right?
I
So
like
and then we're having fun here. So we're gonna try those.
But we haven't even talked about the sauce, man.
But we're gonna take the sauce in a second. I just want to make sure these are cooked. No, you can put that there. Let's move that there. And so these are cooking now very nicely.
What's next?
So next, what we're gonna wait for these to brown a bit, and actually I'm gonna use these ones to make the hole here like that. There you go. Finally, the oils are going. All right. So now, next is we're gonna taste this picaron. So what we do with the picaron, I'm gonna actually put one here. All right. So yeah, we can wash your hands. So let me tell you about the chancaca sauce that we use here. So this is also homemade. The chancaca sauce is pretty much brown sugar or piloncillo, we call it. And you can buy that in Latino stores, or just brown sugar with water. We have an image that's boiling again with orange peel, anise seeds, and cinnamon sticks. And then you pretty much make the syrup. It's so flavorful, so delicious. So I have a little sauce in here. So I'm gonna try these picarones here in a second, because this is like cooking nice now. All right, so this came out.
There you go.
I know.
Those are the
Anyway,
best
so
ones.
Anyhow, so those are coming out really nice.
But it takes practice, right?
It takes practice, and yes, and you know, we had a little accident here with the spill out of the whole thing is spill out of the pastry bag. But anyways, so the sauce,
Smells so good.
it smells good. So this is chancaca sauce, right? We just put it on
What is that?
chancaca sauce.
Chancaca. Okay.
Chancaca.
Chancaca.
Chancaca. So you have the recipe on the screen, yeah? That's what we call it. And again, it is pretty much sugar, anise seeds, cinnamon sticks, and orange peel, and simmer slowly for about a half an hour.
Okay.
Water, with water, of course, we put water.
Okay.
And then we put the chancaca sauce on top.
Just a little over?
Just a little over, yeah. And now these picarones are almost done here too. So I'm gonna have to try these ones too because these are really good. Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Oh yeah,
yes.
they're coming out very nice. Yeah, look at yours, it's really beautiful.
No.
Yes.
So let's taste yours here too, okay? Okay. Now the trick with oil, if it's not really hot, more oil will absorb into the donuts. So be careful, this is really hot right now. I'm gonna turn this off now, and I'm gonna leave that one in there, that's fine. Okay, we're gonna put some sauce in here. All right, so now the best part, we're gonna have to try this. And again, you eat this with your hands,
Okay.
all right? And so you wanna be my guest? Be careful, this is hot, I mean,
I'll
go
try
ahead.
that one.
You try that one, okay. I like with a lot of sauce, yes?
Okay.
Yes, try that. Let's try this one. Ooh, this is good.
Oh my God, Manuel, it tastes amazing.
Isn't it? I mean, put a little sauce in there.
Okay, you guys are making me jealous.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Okay, that's really, really
But
hot,
get
though.
this one. That one is
I'm
cut.
like,
Oh my God. That is so good. Isn't it?
Full of
it's
flavor.
amazing.
The flavors.
Incredibly flavorful.
I know, I'm going to have more. All right. So, you got the idea. Where's my cloth? Oh,
It disappeared.
it disappeared. Everything disappeared today. Oh, there. That's okay. All right. So, again, now you know how to make picarones. And we had a few mess-ups today, but that's okay. That's fun, right?
Right.
And you got the idea. Sweet potato pumpkin donuts. I hope you actually enjoy this Caliente episode today. And thank you for being here today again.
Thank
You
you
guys
for having me.
Yes, of
I
course.
learned so much.
And I love to speak picarones. All right, hopefully you make them and have fun, throw parties with these, and have a plant every day. That's important. And until next time, my friends. Bye-bye.